This is a tale of St. George and the Dragon and has been told for over 15 centuries. The Queen of Fairies had taken young George in as a baby. The fairies raised the child until he was a young knight. The fairies taught him to be brave, strong, calm, courteous, quick, and clever. The Queen of Fairies called him to see her. Your journey starts today. You have many adventures ahead. Your fantastic quest will take 6 years. The world is filled with monsters and battles. You will meet kind princesses, evil princes. Always remember one thing, the Queen added. Your greatest weapon, George, is your brain. Then George set off. He traveled for weeks. As he approached Silene, he noticed the land changed from lush and green to dark and desolate. It seemed the ground had been crossed by fire. There was no grass, only the darkest mud. Then George finally saw a castle in the distance. The gate was closed up tight. When he got closer, he saw a young lady. She crept quietly through the gate and up to George. Have you no sense? You would do well to leave here now and never return. But I am a brave knight, here to help you. Alas, sir, you are but one man. I fear that you cannot help. It is my destiny. I am Princess Sabra, she said. Sabra explained why the kingdom had been living in fear. There was a huge dragon terrorizing their kingdom. They came to a cave in the dark forest where a wise old hermit lived. Sabra and George crept up to the old hermit, who stared into his fire. He did not turn to look at them. Suddenly, the hermit spoke. Long ago it was told, 2 brave knights would come to know, the only way to save the rest, the serpent's weakness, is in his breath. With those words, an ancient hourglass appeared at their feet. George did not understand. He asked the strange man, but the hermit would speak no more. As they approached the cave, the dragon suddenly stirred. George watched as the last grain of sand went through the hourglass. Then he threw it into the dragon's mouth, and the dragon, instead of breathing fire, breathed snow. The two had defeated the dragon and arrived at the Fairy Queen's court amidst cries of joy and triumph. The Queen knighted the two and offered George reward money. But George did not want the reward money, for he had many more adventures to go on. His story is told as an example of bravery still today.